can actually hear it. Okay, so we are recording. This is the Project World School for team meeting for the Thailand retreat taking place in November 2017. We are missing 5 people, yeah? 5 people. Katie's not here. Riley and Remy aren't here. Lyra's not here. And Kira's not here. Yeah.
Kira just said that she thought it started later. She's going to get in now, though, or at least try to.
Okay, good. All right, so she'll just join us. And hold on, let me just send a quick message to Katie. Take me 2 seconds. This is going to be recorded, so again, people that are not here can actually see it. Okay. So I just sent her a message. We've got an agenda. I'm going to just try and move through everything really quickly. It's the first time that we are all together and meeting one another. So look around. This is going to be our community. We're living together for a month, and it's going to be an amazing, amazing retreat. So I'm super excited. Miro, stay focused. Miro, stay focused.
You told me to look around. No. What do you want me to do? Hey, guys.
Okay, Katie's popping in now. All right. So the first thing that we do on any of these meetings is we do a quick introduction, so everybody gets to share who they are, if they've been to any Project World School retreats before, what their age is, and then what they're looking forward to the most out of for this upcoming retreat. So who wants to, and then mute yourself when you're not speaking so there's no feedback, and then unmute yourself obviously to speak. So who wants to go first? And it looks like Miro and Michael need to go first.
So I'm Miro. I think I know most of you guys actually. Yeah, I've met every single one of you. Okay, so you all know who I am. I'm Miro. I'm the dude. I'm a co-founder of Project World School. She says, state how many retreats you've been on. I've been on like all of them. So, there's that. I'm into all kinds of stuff. Oh, there's Katie. She's popping in. I'm into all kinds of stuff. I like talking about like mythology and like history and all kinds of funky stuff. So if you're interested in that, I'm always down to have conversation. But I'll be getting to know everybody really well over this next month. So that's me. And I got my good pal Mike over here. So
I'm Michael. I'm what's my official title?
The dude,
I'm
Michael.
I'm the one who's coordinating everything in Thailand, so I'll meet y'all when you get there. Some of you come in before the retreat starts. And what else am I supposed to? What am I doing?
Just introducing yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, cool. There's Mike.
Let everyone else go on more. I'm just here to kind of observing.
Oh my
I
God.
go next.
Yeah.
I'll go next. All right, I'm Jeremiah. I've been on 0 Project World School retreats, but I've traveled a lot, so I know I love it. And my hobbies include lots of technology and nature stuff. You can talk to me about that. I love talking about it. I'm 18, and I don't know what else. I think that's about it. Okay. Pants, you go next.
What are you looking forward to the most on this retreat?
Oh yeah, definitely the baby elephants. I'm really looking forward to hanging out with them.
I'm Kieran. I have been on 1 retreat and traveled with Lainey and Miro a little bit. And yeah, I'm stoked. My favorite part, or what I'm looking forward to most, is climbing. It's climbing sick.
And also, Karen, you're the volunteer for this retreat. So
yes,
you're the go-to guy. You have already done this retreat. You've done the Thailand retreat. So
yes, yeah, I already did it.
Yeah. And you're going to be at the mindfulness thing, yeah?
Yeah, I'll be there.
On before? Okay, good. Yeah, awesome. Cool. Okay, who's next?
I'll go. Hi everyone, I'm Julia. I'm 16 at the moment. I've been on 2 Project World School retreats. The natural building farming one in Wales that was like at the end of last year. And then more recently the one in South Africa, which was really interesting because I live in South Africa, so that was cool to see it from a different perspective. I love music and books and performing and stuff like that. And I think what I'm most looking forward to, oh, they can't hear.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, okay. I think what I'm most looking forward to on this retreat, other than, and I'm really excited for the mindfulness thing beforehand, is probably the culture of Thailand and everything, and just experiencing that totally different atmosphere. So I'm really excited for that. Yeah.
1 sec. I'll be right back. I have to take care of my dog.
Hi. Sorry, I totally thought it was at 1:12 and not 12. So,
No worries. Kira, go ahead and introduce yourself. We're asking people to introduce themselves, share your age, what your interests are, and then what you're most interested in for the retreat coming up, and also if you've been to any Project World School retreats before.
Okay. I'm Kira. I'm 16. I haven't been to any Project World School retreats, but I'm really excited. My interests, there's like a lot of art related things, and then I guess I've recently been getting more into surfing, which has been exciting. And what I'm most excited for on the trip is probably the I guess elephant sanctuary. So yeah. Oh, wait, what else? I'm sorry.
No, that's great. That's great. That's great. I'm like, okay, somebody go next.
Okay.
Okay, should I go? Hi, I'm Reed. I'm 15. I'm from England originally, but traveled a lot. I was with Project World School in Peru this year, and I like doing a lot of sport and stuff like that. And the thing I'm looking forward to the most would probably be the rock climbing. Yeah.
Looks like Brahm or Haley.
All right. Hi, I'm Brahm. I'm 16. I love to skate. I love to snowboard. I'm mostly excited for the elephant sanctuary. That's pretty much it. I haven't been on any Project World School retreats yet, so that's exciting.
I'm Haley. I'm 15, and I haven't been on any retreats yet, but I'm really excited, especially because I've been living in Thailand for a little bit, and I'm excited to explore more of it. I think the thing that I'm looking forward to most is the community, because I haven't had that in a while.
Yeah, and Haley, you're a world schooler too. So, and I work with your mama. So.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm so excited you're on this trip too. And Katie, introduce yourself, darling.
Hey, I'm Katie. I'm going to be helping with the retreat as a co-facilitator. And I went on the Project World School retreat with Peru, which was really exciting. I loved it. I've been to Thailand like 7 times, but I've never been with a group of young people before. And I've also never been to Chiang Mai or lots of the places that we're going to be going. So I'm really excited for that. I'm also excited about the kind of like the meditation aspect, because it's something that really interests me. And yeah, just really looking forward to seeing you all.
Awesome, awesome. So we got a really amazing community. I'm gonna just go through our list really quick, and I want you guys to just give me a quick thumbs up if you understand and everything's cool. If you have questions, just unmute yourself and then ask a question. But I just want to go through it. I don't want this to be like a 2-hour meeting. I just want it to be as quick as possible, just to be respectful of everybody's time. The first thing is business. There's a couple of things that I need from you guys. After this call, I need everybody to send me an email with your name, your passport number, and your birth date. Okay, so thumbs up, everybody's cool with that. Even Katie, even though I have yours, but do send it to me so I have it. I can combine that into one email. We're starting to make our travel arrangements from, for within the retreat, and that's the information that I need. So passport number, name, and birth date.
Could I do that in the morning?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
We have a retreat that starts tomorrow, so over the next couple of days, I'm going to be compiling all of this stuff and getting it off to Michael. Deposits, I've received deposits from everybody, and if you take a look at our financial agreement, I'm going to need for you guys to start making the final payments. The only two that have made final payments are Reed and Julia, so you guys are good. Everybody else, just give me a thumbs up, acknowledge, know that that's coming up too, so I can get all the rest of that money out and everything covered. Okay, good. If there's any questions about payment or or if you need any time, if you need extra time or whatever, send me an email. It's not a big deal. We'll work it out, but just acknowledge that the payment stuff is coming up and that needs to be taken care of. Yeah. Okay. Flights. Those of you that are going to the mindfulness, we have for the mindfulness add-on, we have Riley and Remy who are not here. We have Haley, we have Reed, and we have Julia. You and Kieran. So all of you guys are going to be flying in to Krabi directly. Yeah, and I've given you all the information. If there's any additional information that is needed about arrivals, let me know. If you can only book a flight, an international flight to Bangkok, I can help you get a flight, a national flight from Bangkok to Krabi if you need the help. I can suggest some airlines, but you are responsible to arrive, if you're going to the mindfulness add-on, directly to Krabi. That being said, all departure flights are out of Bangkok. So if you're going to the mindfulness add-on, you have to get there to Krabi, but return and fly out of Bangkok. Yeah? Any questions about that? The return flight has to be after 1 p.m. in the afternoon. You cannot take a morning flight because we're taking the train up from Chiang Mai that night. Yeah? Are there any questions about any of that? No. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so we've covered bank, deposits, flight. The next thing on our list is insurance. So you guys all have to have some sort of medical insurance coverage, and it's just temporary for the trip. Obviously, travel insurance is fine. If anybody needs help finding a carrier, we have a deal with like World Nomads, and you can get there on our website and you just put your information in and then you can get your travel insurance through there, but it's not required to go through there. But you guys, whatever you do choose, please make sure you print it out and bring it with your packet of information that I collect from you on the first day, yeah? So all the documents that I sent to everybody, that needs to be printed out and brought with you, and I collect everything on the first day. In addition to the insurance stuff, yeah? Any questions about that? No, okay. And then there's also on the documents that I sent everybody, there's something called what is it called? The one that, Miro, do you know what I'm talking about? Miro? Do you know the one that I'm talking about? The one that gives consent?
I know what you're talking about. I also do not know the name.
Medical consent form. It's not a document. There's a link to a website where you put in your information if you're under 18. If you're over 18, you don't have to do this. So go ahead.
Riley and Remy are going to join right now. They thought it was an hour later.
Oh, Miro.
That's, I mean, times are in the email.
Awesome.
I dropped the link that we have on our website for the travel insurance thing. If anybody's interested in that, it's in the chat, the Zoom chat. So. Okay.
The travel insurance should only cost you about $100, $150, something like that for the time that we're there. It's not really that expensive, but you can opt for the quote unquote adventure version, which like covers like accidents from rock climbing, stuff like that. So you may want to do that. You may not. It's up to you. It's going to be your and your family's comfort level. But if there are any accidents, you and your family obviously are accountable for your medical costs for that, and we'll get you to wherever you need to go. We'll make sure that you're taken care of. Yeah. Any questions about the consent? There is, like I said, a link in the first document. That's the overview document that we sent that outlines the packing list and everything that you need for the retreat. Any questions on that stuff? I'm sorry, this is like the business stuff and it's really boring. So we just got to go through it. As I mentioned, so we covered arrivals and departures. As I mentioned, we're doing rock climbing. And I would love if, Michael, you can talk a little bit about what that looks like, because not everybody's experienced rock climbing and some people are really experienced at it. Can you give a little preview of what that is going to look like for everybody?
Yeah, well, I mean, essentially where we all stay is really 1 minute away from a pretty amazing, what I call world-class climbing area. We have all grades, so if you've never been before, there's climbs for you to do. If you've been a lot, there's climbs for you to do. And it's very easy because the climbing area is actually, as I say, a diverse range of grades and styles are all right next to each other. So the other thing I also like to do, and we did this a lot last year, is everyone learns how to kind of belay each other, make sure everyone's safe. So it's not like a guide necessarily having to take you climbing. All of you guys will be belaying each other, climbing together, doing the climbs together. And obviously people who come early for the add-on will do even more climbing. So the way that, like, especially also what we did last year, I'm assuming we'll do the same the couple weeks we're down in Krabi this year, is some mornings when we are doing more of an activity for afternoon, evening, and we have kind of an open morning, it becomes choice if you just want to do your own thing or if you want to come and do some extra climbing. But it worked out last year. That's kind of how it ran. And some people love it and wanted to go as much as possible. And some people, it wasn't really their thing. But that's up to, we're going to do it like that. Anyone have any questions? Like, I assume some people have some experience sometimes. I guess nowadays it's so popular in gyms. I mean, I assume a lot of people have been in the gyms for like some party or something like that. So I don't know where everyone's at with experience or anything, but zero experience, a lot of experience. You're going to get something that's fun and challenging.
And then we also do the free water solo, yeah? Or free, isn't that what it's called? Free water.
Deep water solo.
Deep water.
Yeah, we'll do that again. So That's like a boat. What we do with that is we'll take a boat out. It's a day trip we do out to this island, and we'll take these boats out with kayaks, and then you kayak up to the rocks, and then you're just climbing straight out of the kayaks over the sea, and you get up either too high or the climbing gets too hard and you jump back in the water. So we'll do that as well this year. Yeah, so we have rope climbing to do. There's actual bouldering, less than a minute from the bungalows as well, Kieran knows. And then we'll do a day of this deep water soloing. So we have all that set up. You know, we'll also do a day where we go to Riley, we'll go through a cave, where we're rappel down the cave and do some climbing there as well. So it's a lot of active adventure climbing based stuff we can do.
And then Michael, is there anything people need to know about equipment? If they actually do have their own equipment, are they encouraged to bring it, or does it matter?
That's a great idea. If you do have climbing shoes, I would bring your own shoes. If you have a harness, I'd bring your own harness. Especially with shoes, like I have extra shoes, but it might not be your exact size. Certain sizes, the shoes might not. They might maybe have a little hole in them. They might not be. So if you have your own shoes, I highly recommend bringing them. If you have your own harness, I'd say, yeah, good idea. But it's not completely necessary. The only thing is, I'd say, especially for some of you guys, anyone with, you know, size 12 or up, I need to kind of know about that. I need to make sure I have some big shoes around. Yeah.
Okay, it looks like Riley and Remy just joined us. Hey guys.
Hi. Hi.
Hi. Sorry about the mix-up. It's always hard organizing. You guys are back from Norway, yeah?
Yeah.
You're back. And I saw the awesome, we were just talking about climbing, and I've been looking at the awesome photos of you guys climbing, rock climbing all over Norway. It's awesome. What Michael just said is if you have equipment and your own shoes and harness, do bring it. If not, it's not necessary. That's really about all you missed. And then if you guys could give us just a quick introduction. Everybody else has introduced themselves, and I'll send you the link to the recording so you can see everybody's introduction later, okay?
Okay.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but I have to go back to class, so I'm gonna have to leave. But
Okay, bro.
it was nice meeting all you guys.
All right. Okay, we'll send you this intro, the video link soon. Okay, have a good day in class.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, so you guys introduce yourself, Riley and Remy.
Okay, my name's Remy, and I'm 13. But you'll be 14. But I'll be 14 then.
Awesome, and then let us know what you're interested in, if you've been to Project World School retreats before, and what you're looking forward to the most for this trip.
Okay, so wait, you said what retreats have I been to?
Yeah, if you have been.
Oh, okay. So what are something that I'm excited for the trip is I'm excited for rock climbing. I really like rock climbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Cool. And this is your first trip with us. Yeah.
And did you say one more thing about it? No. All right. And I'm Riley. I'm 15, and one of my favorite hobbies is rock climbing. I love rock climbing, and the thing I'm most excited for is the rock climbing for Thailand. And that's
the theme.
Have you been to any other things? No, you haven't. No. We went to the.
Go ahead.
You broke up there. What did you say?
Awesome.
Yeah, so that's basically it.
Cool. So there's some stuff that we went over earlier, and again, I'm going to just send you guys the link instead of going through it again, because we're trying to rush through this as quickly as possible, because I know people have to leave.
Yeah.
So I'm going to mute you guys, and then I'm just going to continue going through, yeah? Okay, good. So the only people we haven't met is Lyra and who else, Miro? Is there somebody else? Miro, you're muted. Miro?
Oh, yeah, I know. Michael and I are just conversing. We're talking about how he just, again, he wants to reiterate how he needs to know if you guys have shoe sizes that are over 12, like he needs to know that because it's hard for him to get sizes like that. So just let him know what your shoe sizes are. And
anybody here over 12, raise your hand. Not years old, but 12 shoe size.
Michael, do you need us to bring chalk too?
You got it. I bring it.
If you've got it, bring it.
You got to bring it. Are you bringing shoes and harness? Or
I don't have a harness, but I'll bring shoes.
But you bring your shoes, okay.
Yeah.
No worries.
All right, so no big footed men here, so we're good.
Okay. Then no problems.
Then the next thing on my list is, so we talked about rock climbing. Next thing is the schedule. We do have a schedule that there's a couple of things that are kind of set in stone, like our volunteering. We do have a little bit of flexibility of our time in Krabi, and we utilize a system of consensus. So we'll talk about that more on our first day on our orientation. But you know, look around you, this is community, and it's not like, you know, majority rules. It's like we have to all agree that this is what we're doing the next day moving forward. Some of the things that are kind of set in stone are the volunteering and some of the travel arrangement stuff. I mean, like, you know, if we decide, okay, I don't want to leave, you know, we've got flights we got to catch. Some things aren't flexible, but we try and utilize as much as we can, you know, as much flexibility, and let the community drive what our days and experiences look like. That being said, you know, the first day that we're all together, the whole group, we're gonna do a lot of sort of team building and, you know, holding space and stuff like that. And we'll build the trust and build the communication. But you guys are, number one, accountable for advocating for yourself. And we'll talk about that again on the first day. But I want everybody here to know, if advocating for yourself in a group form is not comfortable, I am your advocate, or Katie is there for you. If you could find Michael, Michael is there. This is a joke from last year. One of the sort of main themes, or I call it memes. Miro kicks me every time I say that. One of the main themes was, where's Michael? So, but Michael is there and present. But we're here to advocate for you if you need somebody to speak up for you. So I just want to say that. But we'll talk about all that stuff the first day. But what I do want to talk about is personal space. Sleeping arrangements are going to be tight for this retreat. Hopefully everybody will have their own bed. I think, Miro, did we have anybody last year that actually had to share a bed? Or everybody was okay? Yeah.
I don't think so. I think everybody was fine.
And Michael?
Yeah, everyone will have their own bed.
Okay, but we're sharing bungalows, so you will have space with one other person at least. There may be one occasion where we may have to triple up, right? We'll figure that out.
We'll figure it out. It'll be all right. I don't think we'll have to triple up. No.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so just be aware that your space is shared. Miro's roommate last year wished he had brought scented candles. I'm just saying.
That is a bold-faced lie.
What? Noah kept saying, I wish I had scented candles. Miro's socks smell.
If I may volunteer something, I do vividly remember the stench of the tent after, the first 2 weeks. Miro and Pickle. Miro.
Oh, Miro sucks.
So, that's in my notes.
Right. We all lived in a tent for a month on a farm, on an organic farm. So, yeah, but if you've never had that kind of experience, do know that it's something to look forward to or not. Siblings, if possible, if you're comfortable, I would like to have you guys share with other people instead of yourselves, if you guys are comfortable. And we can talk about that later, but I think it's a great opportunity for the siblings to split up and bunk with others, yeah? So Remy, Riley, you'll let me know if you're comfortable with that. You can let me know in private, whatever. But I just want to plant the seed. It would be our preference if you guys shared with others. And then we'll try not to get, we have to see, we'll probably have everybody's same gender share with each other. I think that makes most sense, right? That's what we did last year. Yeah. Miro, what? Okay. Yeah. So we'll work all that out once we get there. Food. I have everybody's food preferences. Is there anything that I need to know? We have vegetarians, omnivores, and were there any food allergies or anything that we needed to know about?
It's necessary for Maya to eat like half a ton a day. Just letting you guys know.
I can definitely confirm that. Thank you, Karen.
So we got Big Eater Maya over there. Mm-hmm.
I'm lactose intolerant, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. So
not in Asia. And then we're fine, Reed. We got you covered too. You're good. You're all good too. Awesome. Cool.
Kira, aren't you gluten free?
Who?
You're gluten free, right, Kira?
Kira's gluten free. Okay, Rita's too. So, but you know what? There's not a whole lot of bread being consumed in Asia, or in Thailand. So we're really okay. Unless there's like specific food allergies, like if somebody's allergic to sesame seeds or peanuts or something along those lines, those are the big ones that we need to know about like pretty immediately. All right, Kira, what is it? Oh, sweetie, you're muted. Hold on. Go ahead.
I'm mildly allergic. It's not like super bad or anything, but they will give me a stomach.
To nuts?
Peanuts.
Peanuts. All right. Michael?
Yeah, it's bad.
Good, very, very good to know.
Yeah, that's what I'm asked. Okay, so and Reed, you're okay with nuts too, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah. It's not at all my allergy. It's just kind of like uncomfortable.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want you uncomfortable. And your roommate that you're sharing a bathroom with doesn't want you uncomfortable either. Yeah, and trust me, after a month together, we're going to be talking about this stuff, so don't worry about it. And Michael's going like this. Yeah. Come on. Let me see what else is on my list. So food, we've talked about that. And then packing list. Are there any questions about the packing list? Anything at all?
I had sort of a question. If you could go into more detail on the like proof of purchase in America, I forget what it's called, but there was some document you kind of suggested if it's an expensive equipment that you fill out and it proves that you didn't buy in Thailand.
I can send that to you, but in our experience, I don't think you're going to actually need it.
Okay, that's what my question was.
What are you bringing? Are you bringing something like worth $10,000 or more?
No, it's a moderately expensive camera.
The camera. You'll be okay, I think.
Okay, that's my
question. And I'll take a look and see if I can find the PDF and send it to you anyway. But I
have it. I just wasn't sure if it was super necessary.
Yeah, I don't think
cool.
so. If you're bringing video equipment that's $10,000 or something.
Alrighty.
Just be aware. Anything, so packing list, we know bathing suits, bring a couple suits, travel towel, hat, sunscreen, rain gear, like if you want it, poncho, whatever. If not, it doesn't matter. It's going to be hot and humid. You're going to be wet anyway. Trying to think, was there anything else specific that Miro, or Kieran, that we wish that we had told people last year?
Don't be a pig.
Don't bring pigs with you? What? About the packing list?
Oh, about the packing list? I don't know about that.
Oh, flip-flops, because Kieran kept losing his shoes.
No. Okay, that's not true at all. You know it's not. I didn't bring a pair, and I bought a pair, and I had it for the whole time.
Oh.
Boom.
Listen,
yet another bold-faced lie.
One thing I'd say too is not to worry if there's something that's super essential you need, like say medically, sure, but you could buy, as people know, practically anything. If you forget sunscreen, you forget toothpaste, you forget your bathing suit, we could go and buy any of that stuff within like 10 minutes from where we're staying. So I'm always for the thought of pack less rather than more. And you don't, yeah, that's just the main thing.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I totally agree. You can get whatever's missing out of your thing. What I do recommend, make sure everybody brings a nice big water bottle. Yeah, that was the one that kind of got messed a few people up last year. Okay, so I guess that's pretty much it for the packing list. And the last item that I have on my agenda for the pre-trip meeting is sessions. I've spoken to you guys all about sessions briefly during your interview. Just want to kind of briefly go over what they are and then see if there are any questions. Those of you that have gone to retreats before know what sessions are. Basically, you are accountable for 1 hour during the retreat to lead it in some way. Now, it doesn't have to be a lesson. You don't have to like teach somebody something. You can provide a game that you really like, or bring worksheets of like the one that we were talking about today was we had a kid join us that was really into languages and linguistics, and so we brought this worksheet from the Linguistics Olympics, and it was really cool, and it was something that he was passionate about. You can bring a game, you can make it a sing-along, you could whatever you like. During the Peru retreat, we had catapult making, and that was really cool. During one of our past retreats, there's a really great session that we did that actually just made it to our manual that I'm writing right now. And it was this great session about the fallacy of arguments. I don't know if anybody recognizes that one. Anybody? Bueller? Yeah, that was Reed's session in Peru. So it was such a great session. I loved it so much. I'm actually putting that into our manual as something that we could do with downtime. It was such a great session. But you guys could do whatever you want. So are there any questions about what that looks like, or do you want more examples? You guys want to give me a thumbs up? Everybody's okay? You have, yeah, thumbs up. Everybody's got an idea. Yeah. Yeah, Kira, thumbs up.
I do have a question though. How much downtime are we going to have?
So we do have some scheduled downtime, and it's there at the bungalows where we are. There will be some mornings that are downtime when we do an afternoon activity, and then there will be some evenings. Generally, the way that the days have worked for us for every single retreat that we've done, not just Thailand, we've got our afternoon activities, we do whatever we do in the morning, and then we come back and we have dinner, and then we do circle, and then we generally do either werewolf or some other game. And those two things are, circle is not, but werewolf, no, it's not. if you need downtime during werewolf, that's fine. Go sit in your bungalow and do what you need to do and take the time. But generally after that, people then either group off and start doing movies or whatever. And so either people participate or they don't. It doesn't, those are sort of the self-organized things. But if anybody is ever needing time or space, you just need to declare that and advocate for yourself and let people know, because it's important. And especially for those that are introverts, because, you guys need time. I'm an extrovert. Introverts need time to recharge, so we get it.
Yeah, that's good to know. I highly value my downtime, so
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead. Q.
I have to go.
Okay, sweetie. Have fun at work.
I will. Bye.
Bye. So that actually is my whole list. There isn't that much. There isn't anything else. I just wanted to make sure that everybody had a chance to connect, see each other. Katie, are you sleeping? You look like you were sleeping. Yeah, that's it. Now it's time to just open it up for questions. Are there any questions or anything that you guys have? Any pressing questions? Anything that you need to know? Oh my God, you guys are not going to be this quiet during the retreat.
I have a relatively unimportant question.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask, or I guess confirm, that the paperwork for this retreat will be similar to like previous retreats. It's the same stuff, right? Same travel insurance and everything. All the different forms are the same.
And
cool.
I've sent it to your dad. Did he not get it?
I think so. I will just have to check up on that.
Yeah, it's the same. It has, all the same forms, the agreements, the code of conduct, the self-directed learners thing, all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, I have another question. How good is the internet if we do have it?
So in Krabi, you'll be able to talk to your parents. You'll be able to use the internet. If everybody's on at the same time, it's going to be slow. It is what it is. It was okay last year, yeah? Miro, what did you think?
It was all right. It wasn't great, but I mean, wow, that was loud. Yeah, no, it works. I don't know. Works for Skype.
I'm not sure. Do you know what our internet situation's like at the animal park? Wait, you guys, Haley, you guys volunteered at the elephant park, right?
No, we did not. We went to some other elephant thing. We haven't been to the place we're going to.
Yeah, I saw pictures of Maya. I was like, oh, she's doing
yeah.
Michael,
wait, what park is it?
The elephant park. I think you guys went to the park that we're actually volunteering at.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Michael, do you know anything about the accommodations there?
I don't know details. They're just supposed to be, a little more, I think, slightly more communal than it is down in Krabi, but very nice. I mean, not super nice, but nice for a volunteer kind of experience. It has very good reputation. Everyone I know has been there said it's very comfortable for a volunteer type of experience.
And then the other
but
thing,
it's not a personal experience now.
We'll make it work. And if there's no Wi-Fi there at the center. Oh, there is.
There is. Yeah.
We'll make it
and
work.
It's the same thing, remember, too, at the bungalows. It is what you were saying. It's like if everyone's on at once, it's slow. Remember, it's like intermittent sometimes. But there's like a hot spot. Everyone kind of goes, you got to be kind of closer to the box. But it's 24/7 that the internet is officially on. It tends to happen when in Thailand you're on it, and all of a sudden it will go out for a little bit, and then you wait a couple minutes, and it goes back on. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's not so fast, but it is there all the time.
So you can stay in communication with your family and your friends back home, but would just recommend no streaming videos, no hogging the bandwidth, just sort of being conscientious of everybody else that needs it on. But
I kind of just realized I have unlimited high-speed data in Thailand, so I'm good. Never mind.
you're going to be making a hotspot for us, girl.
Yeah, I can, yeah.
Awesome. Oh my gosh, that's actually what Julia's brother did during the South Africa retreat. He was in hotspots. We were in the car and people were like, what's the Wi-Fi? That's so funny. Okay, good. There was one more thing I just thought of. No, gone. Lost it. Yeah, I don't think it was that important, or my head just exploded apparently. So any other questions, you guys? Anything at all?
I had a question about the visa. So we're going and we're gonna be there, like, I looked it up online and the limit is 30 days.
Yeah.
You can go to the country up to 30 days and we're like leaving on the 30th day.
Yep.
Do you think that would be an
No, you're good.
It's fine.
Leaving it before we arrange the time the way it is. And actually that was one of the things that I should have brought up. Yes, you guys make sure that you get in and get out on those days. If you're going to be there for the add-on, it has to be exactly those days. It can't be the day before or the day after because of that visa. So
Michael says even if you stay a day or two over, it's actually not that big of a deal because you pay like 500 baht for every day extra. So it's not actually that much. 500 baht is like 15 bucks, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. So if it's a day or two over, it's not that big of a deal.
Are we muted? No. Yeah, I mean, I've done that numerous times. I've been a couple days over, it's 500 a day. I've been a day over last year. I was 2 hours the year before that. It's not an issue. So even if even if you are a day or two over, we don't calculate. It's nothing to worry about.
As long as it isn't like too long, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could, if it's much longer, like some people think maybe it's staying longer and traveling. Yeah, if you get a 7-day extension, you pay more, or yeah, you have to leave the country.
Okay. Awesome. Cool. Anything else? Are we good to go?
We're getting in at like, I think 2 or 1 in the morning. Will someone be us up?
I will be there. Well, oh, that's right. You're going to Krabi. So Miro is going to, what day do you arrive?
I forget, but I can see you. But I'll send you the time. But it's like, I think it's on that day, the day before we're supposed to get there. Like,
that's
2 or.
And Michael, this is the email that I sent you asking if that was okay with you.
Fine. I just need to know anyone arriving early. I just need to know when people are arriving exactly at the airport,
so
and then we'll just come pick people up.
You guys.
You arrive. Doesn't matter what time. Whoever's coming before the 5th of November, I just need to know exactly when your flight information, and I'll get you picked up.
Yeah, so just send me all of your flight information, and I will assemble all the information and send Michael what he needs to be able to collect you guys. And you did ask me that question, and I sent the question to Michael, and he said it's okay. So if that's the best time coming in, it's the best time coming in, and we'll just make it work. Yeah, I mean, you're not going to be stranded, and everybody will be collected from the airport, and everybody will be, taken to the airport and checked in. So don't worry about that. Cool. I guess we're all good. Everywhere else, if I remember, if there's something else, I'll send it in an email. Thank you to everybody who was able to come. Again, really, really looking forward to this retreat. It's going to be freaking awesome.
Do we have a group chat or something that we can?
I can make
communicate with.
That's a good idea.
What do it over Messenger or over Skype or what?
Just anything, just a way to communicate faster than email.
Message
You guys
me
have
by-
Slack? Slack is a good group messenger.
What is it? Slack?
Slack, it's like a business app people use for like teams or groups to talk.
Do you want to set it up, Maya?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Does that work for everybody? Is it like a software that we have to download?
It's just an app if that's too much trouble. We could do something else.
Well, let's try it.
Whatever.
Is everybody on Snapchat? Is everybody on Messengers? Are people on Skype? What?
A
I have
Snapchat group would be
everything.
good.
Yeah,
Does
Snapchat would be good.
Would Snapchat work that way?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Does somebody want to set it up?
I'll set it up.
Sick.
Julia, are you on Snapchat?
Yeah.
No, Julia's not. Are you on Messenger, Julia?
Facebook Messenger?
Well, yeah, but you can use it without Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on Messenger.
Or I'm just trying to think what else. Your brother, what did he say last time? He said some sort of
Telegram. Telegram is the messenger app I most use. It's like WhatsApp but better, basically.
Does that work for people?
I mean, it's just another app you have to download on your phone. So.
All right, who's volunteering to set this up?
I think Snapchat would work the best unless instead of everyone downloading one app, maybe Julia could just download Snapchat.
Yeah, Snapchat.
If not, I don't.
All right.
Unless she's not
Yeah,
allowed.
I'll see her can do that and then join. However.
Okay, cool. We'll just hit reply to that message that Miro sent and with links or instructions for whatever group that we're going to be on. Reed, are you on Messenger? You're not, are you? Okay. Yeah, so people are on a variety of different things.
I can do Snapchat. That works.
Snapchat.
Or any other apps I can download.
All right, and Riley, Remy, you guys, can you do Snapchat? Yeah, everybody else okay?
Yep.
All right, let's make it work then. We've got a Project World School Snapchat too, so Miro, you'll make that work, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I have one question actually for Maya. You bring in cosmic encounters. Is that happening?
Dude, if you want to, and if I can fit it, I definitely will.
If possible, that would be sick. But if not, no worries. I know it's your like most valued possession, so I get it.
No, I'll bring it, dude. Yeah, I have a good plentiful of games, some compact and not. Cosmic Encounter might be kind of big to bring, but I'll try to fit it in.
We just got a new game, and we're going to play it for the first time. This retreat
What's it called?
starts tomorrow. Illuminati.
Ooh, spooky.
Do you guys have Cards Against Humanity?
Yeah, we have.
We do.
Cool. All right.
We have
Pretty fun
cards. We have werewolf. We have cards. We have what's the one? Go fish yourself. We have. Yeah, we've got some good games.
On the topic of games, what's really cool, Miro, if you remember in Wales, when you guys brought up Space Team.
Yeah, we did.
Space Team. That's fun.
Space Team.
Yeah, we set that up,
Lot of
played
good
it, and it was awesome.
Yeah, we did that in Thailand too, actually, last year too. That was somebody's session. That was fun. That was fun. Cool. All right, we're going to have some good times, you guys. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see you all in a month. Send me a message if there are any questions. We're going, like I said, Miro and I are going into a retreat tomorrow. So if it takes me a moment or two to respond, just know I'll get back to you as soon as I can, yeah? And remember to send me your passport number, birth date, and full name on your passports, yeah? Okay, awesome. Thank you. See you guys soon. Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.
Nice meeting everyone.
Nice meeting everybody.
Hi.
You guys.
Bye.
Bye.